Welcome along, fellow time travelers. In this micro lesson, we're going to travel to the south of France in order to check out Johnny Depp's French Village. The reason for micro lessons such as this is to celebrate the homes, gardens, and workspaces of creative people throughout history. And it's also to help people understand what the architectural and design elements are when they look at buildings. Also, studying architecture and design can help people increase their powers of observation that can be used in other areas of their lives. So, let's get rolling. Have you ever daydreamed about living in a small village in the French countryside? Well, if you were friends with Johnny Depp, you could have done just that. In 2001, actor Johnny Depp purchased an estate that consists of a series of 19th century stone buildings, which includes its very own church. It has been reported that the structures date as far back as 1812. Now, the simple fact that there was a church there is what distinguishes it from a hamlet. But either way, the village seems to have been built for the benefit of workers who labored in the surrounding farms and the vineyards. The village is located less than 20 miles from Saint-Tropez in the south of France. It is reached by traveling about 3 miles from the town center of La Plaine de la Tour, and then heading northeast upon narrow roads that offer really magnificent views of surrounding valleys. And the property itself is located off of Chemin de Gacin, where it is tucked between rolling slopes. At the time that the village was purchased by Depp, he was married to French actress and singer Vanessa Paradis. He purchased this really beautiful village with its enchanting and rustic ambiance in order to have an isolated home where he could live with his beautiful wife and their children, and where he could entertain his friends and he could offer them calm and quiet and serenity and quite a bit of fresh air where they could all unwind and enjoy their time together. Now, it's unknown what Johnny Depp paid for the village, but it has been reported that he spent well over $10 million lovingly restoring and repurposing the buildings and in preserving the stone and wood beam structures. All of the buildings are snuggled between lush green lawns on two sides, rolling vineyards on another, and ascending hills and rocky outcrops on another side. It is clearly a romantic rural escape from the rest of the world. The estate covers 37 acres, and it includes many 300-year-old oaks, as well as olive trees and vineyards, and a wealth of fantastic flora and fauna. This photo shows the early 19th century church on the far right, and the main residence can be seen left of center. A building with an outside swimming pool and fireplace and patios can be seen on the very far left. The time-worn roofs have semi-cylindrical tiles that are called monk and nun tiles, but they're also called mission or barrel tiles. The main residence is 4,500 square feet, and it includes 5 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. And the 2-story main house features a tile roof, cobblestone exterior, exposed wood beams, and stone pillars throughout. And there are plenty of guest houses around the property, including the former town church. And the confessional was repurposed to be a wardrobe. In keeping with the 19th century feel, many of the fixtures and the furniture and features such as the copper tubs and pipes, the marble sinks and mirrors, and tiles in the bathrooms are antique. The village also includes what appears to be a vintage private railway coach, and it's been said that it includes a bath and a kitchen in order for it to be used as a place for guests to stay. And on the property there is a full gym, and one of the spaces was repurposed to be an art studio. And of course there's also a garage, and there is a staff house on the property. Now check this out, this is really cool. This photo shows a bistro on the left and a laundry on the far right, and the church can be seen in the background. Altogether, it has been reported that there are 12 to 15 bedrooms and 12 to 14 bathrooms and numerous wood-burning fireplaces dispersed over 6 guest cottages and 1 main residence. The square footage for the living spaces has been reported to be roughly 14,000 square feet. Now, this photo shows the exterior of the church. Now, notice the exposed large stones and the stained glass windows and the tall wooden doors and the stone steps. And check out that rope that leads all the way up to the bell. Now let's talk more about that bistro. One portion of a building was used as a dining room, but it was designed to look like a French bistro. And as you can see, it's located in the town square. And there are bistro tables outside of the large glass windows. And notice the gravel road all over the town square. This is a really great photo. I mean, this is right up my alley. This is the kind of stuff I think is really cool. Because living there, it's kind of like being in a sort of time travel adventure every single day. Now this photo shows the interior of the bistro, and you can see that there are, I guess those are satin curtains and exposed stone walls. And look at the beautiful tiles on the floor. And check out the bright red material that's draped over the ceiling. And there's a wood and marble bar. And a couple of cafe tables put side by side and covered with an elegant white cloth. Now looking up, you can check out the decorative metal ceiling tiles and the wood paneling along the walls. And over in the corner there's a piano, and to the left of that is a vintage record player. And it's a place like this that makes dining and spending time with friends and family all the more enjoyable, because the atmosphere and the decor itself turns being there into a very memorable experience. Now, since this is the south of France and days can get kind of warm, you'll be happy to know that the estate has 2 swimming pools, and the larger of the 2 is surrounded by sand, and it creates the feel of a private waterside beach. A lot of people probably think that Johnny Depp just spends all of his time making movies or jamming with musicians. But these photos clearly show that he spent a lot of leisure time with friends and family beneath the clear blue skies, living a hard-earned resort-style life. And one can easily imagine friends and family swimming in that pool and seated upon those lounge chairs, or standing around the sandbar under the brightness of the warm morning or afternoon sun, or sipping drinks as the sun begins to descend and sparkling stars fill the darkening skies above. Johnny Depp had a lot of guests at his French village, including director Tim Burton and his family. And his guests were able to sleep in some rather unusual spaces. Check this out. There is a cave with a stone-speckled barrel ceiling that at one time was probably used for wine storage, and probably still is. But it was also repurposed as a guest house. Now, it has been reported that Johnny Depp decorated the structures all by himself, but who knows if that's really true or not. But it really doesn't matter, because no matter who was responsible, in the end, Johnny Depp created an enchanting storybook sanctuary that was a beautiful haven and retreat for his family and friends. Unfortunately, like so many other people, Johnny Depp found himself immersed in a series of financial and legal hassles. And so in 2015, he listed the property for sale. The asking price wavered between $25 million and $63 million, but unfortunately nobody bought it. But in 2021, he relisted the property for $55.5 million, which included all of the furniture and some artwork and some books and some of Johnny Depp's personal belongings. As of today, it is unknown if the village has been sold, and if so, who owns the enchanting estate. It might still be Johnny Depp. It's a bit of a mystery. But no matter who it is, no doubt they are enjoying living as if it is the early 19th century, while also enjoying all the technological wonders that are available today, while being surrounded by picturesque views and botanical wonders that are bursting with blooming flowers and colors. Yeah, it would be pretty awesome if Johnny Depp still owns it. But like everybody else, he has had his shares of chapters in his life. And so as time continues moving forward for all of us, there is no doubt that Johnny Depp will continue living in interesting places to inspire him, and that brings him tranquility and passion and beauty not only to his life, but to the lives of his friends and family. And with all that being said, take a look around you. Take a look at how you live and how you work and how you spend your time. You yourself should be surrounded by spaces and people that inspire you and bring tranquility and passion and beauty to your life. And so this concludes this micro lesson about Johnny Depp's French village. If you have any thoughts about this subject matter, please put those in the comments below and share what's on your mind. If you enjoy this video, please share it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I wish you safe travels on all your journeys.